Hola, como compañeros. All too often, the people that we think are supporting us sometimes are really just digging the ground out from underneath us. And I say that because here's the Gateway Pundit. I've been following them for quite a while, listening to their, one might even call it rhetoric. And today they had an article about Hunter Biden's former pimp, which is a female, a late 30s female who provided Hunter Biden with of-age prostitutes. The judge has just given her a second chance and sent her to a treatment facility, but she still has her sentencing pending, so she still has not received a sentence. If she does a good job at treatment, she probably will receive some sort of attention and credit for that. But I wanted to bring it up because of the information that they shared with me in this article and where it came from. They shared the transcript of the court documents from this female's trial. I think her name is Deanna Pagoni or something like that. Pagon. Regardless, but this document was provided by XR Vision, and I looked at it and I was like, oh neat, XR Vision, what is that? At first I thought it was an advertisement, but then it says situational awareness and actionable intelligence. So it's a place, it's an intel gatherer, and it's like Stratford. There's a number of different civilian intel departments which are pretty neat to plug into. And so I looked it up, XR Vision. I was going to go find it, become a member. I found it mentioned a couple more times with the Gateway Pundit. They don't mention it in a positive way, and they don't mention it in a negative way. The way they mention it is in an authoritative way, and that's what is worrying me. I wanted to see exactly what kind of information XR Vision was gathering, who was gathering it, and I wish I could figure out why they are, but that's all speculation in this world. This is information provided by XR Vision that is saying that Capitol protesters were skinheads and were not Antifa. This is what the picture depicts. It's saying that this gentleman, I think his name is Jake Angeli, in the horns right here, they're saying that he is some sort of white supremacist. I'm pretty sure he's just an actor from California. He would probably play any role that you gave him. But regardless, XR Vision is painting a picture in an authoritative manner, and Gateway Pundit is giving them the ability to do that. They're giving them the platform. They're saying, hey, check out this good intel from XR Vision. XR Vision is Chinese intel. XR Vision is Chinese intel by way of Singapore, by a gentleman named Guy Ron, a Singaporean AI-based video content analytics. I made very sure to make sure that this XR Vision was the same XR Vision mentioned by the Gateway Pundit. This XR Vision has, to double tap on it, XR Vision, founded in 2015 by Guy Ron, as a Singaporean AI-based video content analytics company. XR Vision, a technology provider that focuses on security, productivity, and operations in challenging environments, is now bringing the cameras to operators detection gap with a comprehensive AI-based video content analytics products line. Cameras to operators. That means what they say is they have a camera for anything in every situation. XR Vision. Then I was like, oh my goodness, that's pretty intense. And so I looked him up on the old YouTube. Just a simple search. And I came across a story. The very first video is pretty good, right around the 35 minute mark. The guy really gets into some of the lucrative contracts pertaining to AI, and facial recognition is pretty interesting. But the second video is a video sponsored by our old friends at Huawei. Huawei might as well be the Nazi Germany Pfizer comparable to, in terms of high tech used to subjugate the people, high tech used to ensure that the 89 million communist Chinese thugs maintain control over the 1.1 other billion people of their country, and they do it through absolute thuggery. I clicked on that video, and as was depicted earlier. This is Mr. Guy Ron, CEO, XR Vision. I wanted to hear some of the things that this gentleman had to say, but first I want to show you the channel that he's saying it on. This is the Huawei Cloud APAC channel. I'm not sure what APAC stands for. It may be Pacific Area Contract. Regardless, this channel was only created on April 15th, 2020. So about 1 year ago, only 1 year ago, post Biden's implementation into our world, that's when they started this site up. And to see what sort of attention Huawei has been providing Mr. Ron Guy, this is in the video below, but I'll skip to it with this picture. These are some of the awards, some of the key technology partners, and some of the key customers of XR Vision. Huawei is prominently displayed, and during the video he mentions it prominently as though it's something to be very, very, very proud of. Oh, it's something to be so proud of. You've really made it to the upper echelon of wolves, monsters. This is also in the video. It depicts their desire for our future. You can't really tell much right here other than you can't tell the finer details, but from the larger details it looks like a complete control, absolute control. And to go along with absolute control, that is exactly what this gentleman
region, would it be Singapore police, Israeli police, land transportation authorities, and the likes. A bit on our customers and partners. XR Vision, as you can see, work very closely with airport operators, with seaport operator, land transportation and rail transportation operators, as well as with smart city and homeland security agencies. We work very closely with our partner Huawei, first and foremost, as well as Microsoft Axis operators, as well as with smart city and homeland security agencies. We work very closely with our partner Huawei, first and foremost, as well as Microsoft Axis and others.
Huawei has been found to insert espionage software and all sorts of nefarious tactics time and time again. It's not a question of if they have ethics. It's a question of how few ethics do they have. They do not follow the rules. It's not something that you can. Feel free to watch the video and feel free to research Huawei. I would advise it, but more so, I guess what I'm really bummed out about is the fact that the Gateway Pundit has been putting out. Can you imagine that the Gateway Pundit puts out Huawei intel? What are they doing? XR Vision, Gateway Pundit showing up in my email. This is Chinese intel. Get that stuff out of my face, please, Gateway Pundit.